In these unusual times, people are behaving, well, unusually. I'm going to attempt to explain some of these quirks by exploring how our safety cup works. When this cup is full, we feel a sense of security. Even though we all have a safety cup, the size of the cup differs between us. For example, mine is very small, therefore I require less safety than someone with a big safety cup to feel a full sense of security. The other thing that varies from person to person is how full or empty that cup is, or how met or not met the need is. We experience the unmet need or empty part of the cup as a phenomenon we call the will to fill. This is the drive we have to choose behaviours to fill up that cup. As you could imagine, a person with a large and empty safety cup experiences a huge will to fill that cup compared to a person with a smaller sized, fuller safety cup. Our behaviours can be cup filling or cup emptying, and these behavioural choices include both our thoughts and our actions. Another thing that is diverse between us is our ability to choose efficient cup filling behaviours. We call this our skill to fill. Our most skilled behavioural choices require the use of our prefrontal cortex, which is the last brain region to mature and is implicated in planning complex behaviour, decision making, and moderating social behaviour. These behavioural choices look different from person to person. For example, I've been filling my small safety cup by ensuring everything is clean and there's enough food to feed my family. But I'm mostly focusing on my other cups as they're bigger for me. Another person might have a dominant safety cup. That means it's the biggest cup in their needs profile. And they might feel more secure having a bunker of food and a toilet paper castle. While I'm not saying hoarding is considerate or cooperative, I do understand why some people might be choosing this behaviour. Let me now explain to you the perfect storm that creates the kind of behaviour where people will literally hurt each other to get the last pack of loo rolls. When a cup is emptying, it creates a will to fill. When the safety cup is emptying, filling that cup will become a priority over all other cups. When a cup is empty, it triggers a stress response. In the case of an empty safety cup, we have a very small amount of security. We're driven to choose behaviours to get that need met via our will to fill, but the emptier the cup, the less likely we're going to be using our skill to fill. This is because our basic impulse to survive is automatic and unconscious, and so uses an entirely different part of the brain. In fact, when our stress response is triggered, we move into fight, flight, or freeze, and the neural pathway to the skill to fill in our prefrontal cortex is shut down. We can no longer access that wonderful complex decision making or see multiple perspectives, utilizing our skill to fill. Instead, we're now geared to survive because our nervous system takes over to protect us. Now let's bring all that together. A person may be choosing shopping and preparedness to fill their safety cup. While they're at the shops with their big empty safety cup, which has created a huge will to fill and a small sense of security, this person perceives a threat, another shopper on the same mission who has just swiped toilet paper out of their trolley. In an instant, already near empty cups are drained. The stress response is triggered, the skill to fill shuts down, and the will to fill the safety cup becomes automated by instinct to ensure survival. And that is how viral supermarket fight videos are made.